Hello. It'll be first MT. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good afternoon and welcome to this episode of the Dr. OG Show. Give me the drum roll. What's that now? Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys about something serious, something that really touched my soul, really touched my heart. So, a young man this morning, around the age of 11 or 12 years old, as I was walking past him, he said to me, "Wow, I have never seen a black doctor before." And I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, man, you're all right with me, man. You're all right with me. You're the first black doctor I've ever seen." And I said, "Well, you're going to be the second." So, I hear this quite a lot. And it's 2020, and it perturbs me to hear that saying because, I didn't see any black doctors when I was young, when I was small. Doogie Howser, he wasn't black, but Doogie Howser was who I wanted to be like, or who I crafted myself behind. Unfortunately, right? And as I got older, I started watching ER. I crafted myself behind Mekhi Phifer. For some reason, I loved Gregory House. I don't know about any black doctors that I crafted myself. Bill Cosby, no. Heathcliff, no. I wasn't really into Heathcliff Huxtable that much. He was a great practitioner, though, but I really wasn't into the whole Heathcliff Huxtable. I was more into the trauma docs, or the young docs that were trend-setting, that had an unrelenting quest to pursue medicine. So what I want to say is basically, I think, well, I know that I need to be a formidable figure in the community because I believe these kids actually need it. I believe these kids, they need, the community needs these kids to turn around. They need these kids to believe that they can be more than what they see. I see them rapping all the time. They rap to the hip, to the hip, to the hip, to the hop, to the hip, to the hop. It don't stop. But they exchange those words with vulgar vocabulary. And sports. That's it. Music and sports. And it's sad because one of my favorite questions is to ask a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's sad when you ask that, and 90% of the answers are going to be a rapper or athlete, And when you ask the white counterparts, the white children, the Caucasian children, they don't say things. They don't say, "Oh, I want to be Dirk Jeter. I want to be Gucci Mane." Like, that's not the first thing they say. I'm sure that they have that in mind, but it's not the first thing. And I just feel like we're losing our children. I feel like we're actually losing, and we're actually going backwards. If we don't try to help these kids out, at least just give them some hope, give them some faith. Because when I was young, I was going outside. I was getting knocked around on the basketball court by the older guys. They would knock me down, and I would have to get my butt up, dust myself off, and get back in the game. And they would elbow me. These guys were 100 pounds bigger than me and like 2-3 feet taller than me, just knocking me around. But it made me tougher, but it was a shot at my ego, because all the girls would laugh and the guys would laugh at me, rolling on the floor. But it made me tough, it made me want to just, bulk up, because I didn't have my dad in my life, right? No excuses, no excuses, no excuses, no excuses. But now it seems like these kids are on social media and they get knocked down, and it's a hit to their ego. And the knockdown for them is someone not having the same opinion as them on social media, right? Someone having opposite opinions of what they have, or someone being a naysayer, as they say. And it causes them to self-mutilate, or causes them to start cutting, or they think about choking, or they have these suicidal ideations, um, or it just makes them lose hope, makes them feel hopeless. And we want to give hope, right? We want to give faith, right? Because opportunities come from having faith and hope, right? Without faith and without hope, there are no opportunities, right? There's no gain. And without a future, all we have is plight, right? So we always want to try to help the next generation, because that's who's going to help push our ethnic views forward, correct? Yeah. Um, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna start trying to come together with more black doctors. I know that we need to start going into these communities where these kids aren't seeing us, because I just that general consensus of you're the first black doctor I've seen. Wow, it's like, dude, I'm not a superhero. It's like, you can be this too. Like, this is a lot more easier for you to attain, being a doctor, or being a PA, or just being even a business owner, if you want to be, and just receiving funding from the city, and receiving tax abatements from banks to open a commercial project, or if you want to do a real estate project. Those things shouldn't be wows. Those things shouldn't be supernatural. Those things shouldn't be myths. Those things should be attainable, or you should be able to think you can at least attain them. Come on, guys. Like, I know the American dream and the whole American pie thing is like out of vision, and when I'm not even talking about that, like, I'm just talking about things that you should at least be able to see yourself grasping and attaining. It's really not that difficult. You have to put in the work, you have to put in the hours, and you have to be dedicated, you have to be focused, you have to be passionate about it. But you should never say you can't see yourself in a position as a child. It's just to me, that's very unnerving, and it's very unfortunate. I think I have to be more prominent in the community, show my face more in the community, get around the kids more in the community, go to more elementary schools, more junior high schools, more high schools, and actually be a fixture, and actually speak to the actual children, and just let them know what their options are. That's what I think the next plan should be after what I heard today. Thank you. Have a good day. And we will see you on the next episode of the Dr. OG Show.